Hey guys, Modern Country Mama here, or Allie, as most of you know me. I am doing something a little different today. I'm introducing myself to the Virtual Homeschool Co-op. Hi everybody. I am taking the plunge on joining this community. Pretty much everyone has an assignment. They get it from the creator, who also has another channel, Just So Trish. Her name's Trish, as you might have guessed. And it's to bring all us homeschoolers together and for us to build a community and be able to bounce resources and support each other online. And I definitely need that, especially right now, as it's my very first year homeschooling, and I think I'm in like week 5 right now, week 4, something like that. And I feel like I'm doing pretty good. We bought curriculum, and we're enjoying it. It's going by a lot faster than I thought it would. The days, that is. They're either this curriculum's too easy, or I thought everything was going to be way harder than it should be. So let's hope it's the second one. There are some questions that I'm going to be reading. The first was, how long are you homeschooling? And I just answered that, just 4 weeks long. Not long at all. I am only homeschooling one of our 2 children, and that's the youngest. She specifically asked to get out of school. She's got really intense feelings when she does not get something just right. You would think she is the firstborn with as much of a perfectionist that she is. I don't know. Maybe my kids were born out of order, because the first one's definitely laid back. And what can you do? Anyway, so the one kid, mainly because her test anxiety is through the roof, and she needs to, with a couple of her subjects, she needs to be able to calm herself down when she's, again, overly upset, super frustrated with when she doesn't get something just right, or she doesn't understand it the first time around. So, sorry, I'm recording on my cell phone. Since teachers nowadays have to work in this horrible system of gotta move forward, doesn't matter, we're not taking more than 1 or 2 minutes to re-explain the main topic or figure out a problem. You're just going to have to figure that out on your own, and I have a serious problem with that. Excuse me with all my ahs and ums. I'm still a nervous vlogger. My mission statement. What's my mission statement? I don't know. I don't have a mission statement for homeschooling. We're mainly doing this for the flexibility, for the adventure of it. I know that sounds corny, but just the possibilities. Okay, this one subject's not working, we're going to jump over here, and no one can tell us no. So long as our kids are learning, and, obviously we're doing things within the parameters of, the law and the regulations and everything, there's a massive freedom that a lot of traditional schooled kids just don't get. So if, like right now, it's 8 o'clock. Normally I'd be waking her up and getting her started for the day, while my oldest is already, being bused to the school about to start her classes. It's nice, just the general flexibility. If we need to wake up early because there's going to be a big to-do today, a lot of running around, which if you follow my channel, you'll know that that's definitely happening right now because we're literally in the middle of building our house and so many wrenches have been thrown into the process. I'm not going to get into that, but I'll go ahead and link something up here if you want to watch that another time. Also, the one-on-one education. We really believe that these kids, all these kids, are wonderful learners, but not everybody learns the same way. I can't even remember who said the quote, but there's a quote out there. If you judge a fish by how well it climbs a tree, it will forever think it's a failure. It's, play to the child, to the person's strengths. And the homeschool can do that, which, again, one of many reasons we've decided to homeschool. What type of homeschooler am I, or are we? I looked into classical. Some of it I really liked, especially the classical literature and the music training and all that sort of stuff. Most likely, I am, from everything I've read, I think I can safely say we're eclectic, even though we've only been doing this a short time. The unschooling is great. Pretty much is child-led learning, but not to the extreme like some people do it, where there's no curriculum and there's, one day is nothing, the other days, let's just go for a walk. Look, there's a bird. What kind of a bird is it? I don't know, look it up on Google, and that's your education for the day. It's an extreme case, but it's very much the stereotype right now. So I would never say to someone who asks if we did home unschooling, I would say no, maybe more child-led, and I definitely need to get out of my comfort zone and do that more. Right now I feel very safe using the box curriculum that we bought, which is Oak Meadow, if anyone's wondering. So far it's really great. She is actually blowing through her math. I'm going to continue making her do extra in her math because she's already done all of the lessons minus Roman numerals. That's the only thing she really hasn't learned yet out of this curriculum. Next year, I'm thinking if I can get myself into a convention, a homeschool convention, apparently there's a massive one here in Florida, that I would love to attend, and I believe that happens in early mid-May, if I can get there, and hopefully there's an Oak Meadow stand. I plan on going to the convention solely for the purpose of reading and browsing all the curriculums out there that interest us, for the purpose of getting a better education for her. As of right now, like I said, I'm happy with the curriculum. The only thing I am slightly not 100% happy with is the science. Literally every week there is a experiment, and not necessarily experiment like, baking soda, vinegar, volcanoes, not like that, but a lot of go out and observe or go out and buy this and that and the other thing. And if we would have all the supplies already in the house, I wouldn't have any qualms with this whatsoever, but it feels like there's something I need to buy every week. At least a few things, if not everything, for the supplies of the experiment. So with not this lesson, but the lesson previous, that was an experiment for frogs to observe their life cycle and to go out to a local pond or waterway where you would find frogs. And quite honestly, I'm still a bit too new to the area I'm at. My husband grew up here, so, you know, it's not like it's completely foreign to me, but from where I live right now, I don't know every little pond in the area, and the ones I do know about, it's a 20-minute or more drive. It's not convenient to just walk out my door or take a walk down the street to the local pond. We don't live in a HOA where there's a pond, at least one in every community. So, it's not very convenient for me to figure out, one, where a pond is, two, drive there, because there's a really good chance, like I said, it's going to be like a 15-20 minute drive, and then, to sit there and observe for hours, or even if it's only minutes, it's still the gas to and from. So, like I said, we skipped that. Still did the rest of the lesson, and, she looked up, I can't recall what, but she did look up something extra online to make up for the experiment. And, she loves frogs. It kind of disappointed me I couldn't give that to her, but anyway, I'm rambling. I do that, sorry. Where am I? I sort of just answered that. We're in North Central Florida, and for now that's all I'm going to give you. Why am I excited to join the VHC? Mainly for the community. I do have a really big and supportive homeschool group in my area. The one I really am excited to join in my physical location, generally where they meet up is to pay. You're paying to go somewhere. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of, parks in the area where they will have a play date, but it seems like the majority of the people who do the park, the free outings, are people with younger kids. And not that, my child's too young to go on a playground. She would love to go on the swings and meet new friends and kickball and all that stuff. But a lot of these kids are way younger than her, and with her being officially in 5th grade now, she still has that mentality of, I want to play with someone my age or maybe only a couple years younger or older than me. So for now, especially with this move, things are just so confusing and frustrating that I haven't made it out of the house very much, except for the things that need to get done to help build this house. So, the online community, I can't wait. So besides the community, which I've been watching, at least the few people I'm already subscribed to on YouTube, I will be diving in more in depth with other videos when I get the chance. The other thing I want to I'm hoping and I'm sure I'll get out of this community is curriculum reviews and field trip ideas, anything else to help enrich the school experience. I look forward to seeing what worked and what didn't work as well in other homeschool families' schools. Don't don't mind me. I'm confusing. I know this was a long introduction, so thank you guys. If you stuck around for all of it, I appreciate it. I'll hopefully see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.